All right, guys, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I'm a few minutes late this morning. We are going to do Mat Pilates. We're going to work our way all the way through, doing some calisthenics towards the end of class. Please make sure that you modify. I'm going to add a few things in today that we haven't done before, but since you've been coming to class consistently, I'm going to start to add those more difficult things in. But please make sure to modify, and then please make sure to also watch me demonstrate. Specifically, I'll point these things out before I do them. We're going to get started with the warm-up. Let's join me on your mats. We're going to start in cat and cow. We're going to do some cat and cow, just warming up the torso and the spine. So dropping the belly down towards the floor and then rounding the spine back up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, press the belly up. Inhale, drop down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome job, guys. Bringing the spine back to neutral. We're going to cross the feet behind us and then come down to a seated position. Scoot your hips forward so that they're in the center of the mat. We're going to come down all the way onto our back. We're still going to warm up the pelvis and the core here. So rounding down through the spine. I'm just going to move my mat back just a little bit. I want you guys to drop the pelvis down towards the floor. Exhale, inhale, draw the pelvis up. And when you do, I want you guys to think about doing some pelvic floor lifts here. And the best way this was explained to me before is if it's like somebody's picking up a tissue off the floor and pulling it up this way. So imagine you have a tissue laying on the ground and you grab it and then you lift it up. That's the type of feeling that you want to have here. As you rotate your pelvis forward, lift everything up and then rotate the pelvis down towards the floor. Exhale. Inhale, pull up and lift. Exhale, release down. Here we go. Hands can be down by your side or they can be on the lower stomach. Exhale, drop the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, let it come down. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Give you a few more. And I don't want you to feel like you're squeezing your glutes to rotate the pelvis up towards the ceiling. This is really just using the lower abs to rotate the pelvis down and then up. Give me two more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice job, guys. So as we inhale, the pelvis rounds up towards the ceiling. The lower back makes more contact with the mat. This is what we want to try to achieve before doing the majority of our exercises, including the roll down and any position that we're doing when we're laying on the mat. Let's bring the knees into the chest. We're going to do some toe taps. If you want to, hands them by your side, or you can bring your hands underneath your hips here. For more intensity, you can raise up your legs. For less and modification, you can lower your legs down. We're just going to tap the knees down and then draw it up. Tap and draw it up. We're only going to do a couple here, and I want you to focus on keeping that lower back planted on the mat as we do this. So don't let the back arch up at all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Here's 4. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Nice job. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. You can release the hands out from underneath you. Reach the fingertips forward. Knees can be bent, extended, maybe out on the diagonal. We're still in our warm-up. We're going to start with the 100. Raise up the head and neck, looking down at the belly button, looking down at the hips. Pump the arms like you're slapping puddles of water. We're going to inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Beautiful job, guys. Bring the head and neck down, look side to side. Rock yourself side to side, massage the lower back. On the floor, we're going to do our half roll up. So extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Hands can come behind the legs. Rock yourself up to a seated position. We're going to push our hips back so we're in the center of our mat. Actually, I'm sorry. We're going to start with our knees bent for this one. Hands are going to be out in front of us. We're starting that roll down. We start that roll down from the pelvis first. So I want you to think about pressing the belly button towards the spine, activating the core, really tilting the pelvis up towards the ceiling just like we did in our warm-up. Hands are going to stretch out in front of us, sitting up nice and tall in the spine. Round down halfway. Round up. And then come back up, sitting nice and tall. Here we go again, round down. Round up. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to do 2 more slow here, round down. Pressing that belly button towards the spine. Come back up to seated, sitting up nice and tall. This time when we come up, we're going to reach our hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Let's pick up the pace here for 4. We're going to round down, and then round up, reach up towards the ceiling. 3 more, round down. Last one. Nice job, guys. Drop the arms down. We're going to extend the legs forward. We're going to roll all the way down this time. Hands are going to be extended out in front of us. You can still keep the knees bent if you want to. We have Barbie feet here. So feet are going to be hip width apart. Barbie feet. So our feet are pointed. Our toes are kind of flexed up. We're going to reach the hands in opposition. We're going to round down starting in the lower abs. Round all the way down through the spine. Reach the hands back. Reach the hands forward. Round up through the spine. Bring the chin to the chest first. Round up all the way without momentum. Reach up and over. Come back up to seated. When you guys reach up and round up, I want you to try to reach through the legs. Push through the legs. It's going to help you come up. Here we go. Let's use the music. Round down. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, reach back. Reach forward. Round up for 4, 3, 2, reach up and over, come back up to seated. We're going to do 2 more really slow like that. Round down, 2, 3, 4, reach back, reach forward, round up, chin to chest, all the way, articulate through the spine, reach through the feet, reach up and over, come back up to seated, sitting up nice and tall. 1 more, round down. And we're going to pick up the tempo after this, reach back. Reach forward, round up through the spine, reach to the legs, reach, push forward. Now we're going to pick up the tempo. Here we go. Round down for 2, reach back for 2, round up for 2, stretch. Sit up nice and tall, round down, reach back, come forward, reach up and over. 1 more time, round down. Yes, guys, reach back, reach up. Push to the legs, reach the legs, come up and over. Hang out here for a second. Reach up and over. You can drop the hands down. Come here for a forward fold. Take a break for 1 second. Nice job, guys. We're going to go into leg circles. So scoot your hips forward just a little bit. We're going to round down through the spine, coming all the way down. Extend 1 leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to cross the leg down and then up. The key here is to keep the hips as still as possible and then reach the leg long out of the hip socket like it's reaching up towards the ceiling, like it's really trying to reach towards something. Hands can be down by your side, cross and come up, cross and up. It's almost like we're tracing the shape of a D, a capital D if it's backwards. 1 more, and then we're going to reverse it. Send the leg down, cross it towards the center of the body, and then send it straight up. Don't let the hips move. Keep that lower back connected to the mat. Last one. And draw that leg back towards you. Grab onto the calf, the hamstring, the ankle. Draw the leg towards you. Feel the stretch behind the hamstring. You can extend the bottom leg long here if you want to. I'm going to ask you to draw your hands down towards your hamstring. And we're going to bend the foot and then extend. Give me 3 more. Bend and extend, bend and extend. Last one, bend and extend. Hold it out there. Now we're going to flex and point. Flex and point, flex and point. 2 more. Nice job. Bend the knee here. Hug the knee into the chest just for a little bit of a stretch. Hug the knee into the chest. Pull the knee in. And now we're going to take a twist. We're going to take a twist. Drop the knee over to the side. Extend the top hand up overhead. We're going to do big arm circles. So take the hand all the way around. Circle all the way to the back. I'm moving my plant. All the way around. 2 more, guys. Circle all the way around. And then all the way to the back. Circle all the way around. Now let's reverse it. 4 big circles, opposite direction. We're really working on that shoulder mobility. Last one here. Now we're going to circle the arm all the way up and overhead, and then out to a T position. You can keep this leg straight or bent, whatever feels best for your lower back, and take your twist. Looking over that opposite shoulder. Hold it for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Bring your knees back into your chest here. Bring your knees back into your chest. Rock side to side. Massage that lower back on the mat. Drop the feet down. Extend the opposite leg up towards the ceiling for our leg circles. So knees can be bent, legs can be extended. It's totally up to you. When we do this exercise, I want you to focus on using the lower abs to draw the leg up and in instead of working on or using the quad. Hands down by your side. We're going to cross towards the center and then lift up. We're going to go for 8. Try to keep the hips nice and still. It's super challenging. 4 more here. Here's 4. Cross towards the center and up. Make sure to keep the foot in the inside the frame of the body. 2 more. Cross and up. Cross. Last 1. Now it's down, cross and up. Down, cross and up. Here's 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Grab the arm behind the hamstring, the calf muscle, or the ankle. Gently pull that leg towards you. Feel the stretch behind the hamstring. You can extend the opposite leg long on the floor if you want to. Let it relax down on the mat. I'm going to ask you to slide your hands down if they're not already there to the hamstring, and then we're going to bend and extend. Here we go. Bend and extend. 3 more. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. 1 more. Hold it out there now. We're going to flex the point. Flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. Flex and point. Beautiful. Bend the knee in. Hug the knee into the chest. Hug the knee in. Hug it in. Draw it towards your chest. You can even let it hang over to the side if you want to, if that's where knee tends to go naturally. From here, guys, we're going to rock over to the side to take our twist. Drop the knee over. We're going to do our big arm circle. So draw the left hand up overhead. And we're going to do to the outside this time. We're going to do both directions. So wherever you are, it's totally fine. Scoop the arm all the way up overhead. 4 big circles in each direction. Scoop up and around. That's 2. Last 1 in this direction. Let's circle opposite direction. So bring it to the front, down, and all the way around. 3 more. 1, 2. Oh, feels so good in the shoulder. Nice job, guys. From here, the arms come to a T position. Look over that opposite shoulder. You can leave the knee bent. You can untwist a little bit. Please make sure this feels okay with your lower back. We are going to move up to the spine, stretch forward, then rolling like a ball, then also the song. Here we go, guys. Bring the knees back into the chest. Bring the knees back into the chest. Rock side to side. Massage that lower back on the mat. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Grab on behind the hamstrings. Rock yourself up to a seated position for the spine stretch forward. We're going to shift our hips back, and knees can also be bent. Regardless, flex the feet. Draw the toes back towards the shin. If your legs are straight, I want you to focus on sitting up nice and tall. Legs are extended. Toes are coming back towards you. Quads are activated. Hands are reaching out in front of us. We're sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are down. We're going to round down through the spine as much as possible. Rotating the pelvis forward. And then articulating back up through the spine to come back up, sitting up nice and tall. Here we go. We're going to do 6. Round down. Round back up. round down, and round back up, round down, and round up. One more time, round down. We're going to take it a little bit slower here, round down, round up. Articulating all the way back up through the spine, round down. Articulate up. Nice job, guys. 2 more, round down. So the first 4 we did were pretty quick. These couple we're taking a little bit slower. Press up through the spine. We're going to do one that's a little bit longer. And I know the movement is so incredibly small, but I promise you it's very effective. So we round down, tuck the chin toward the spine, round down through the upper back, tilt the pelvis forward here, reach the fingertips in opposition. We're trying to create that C curve. From here, guys, reach the fingertips all the way forward, come forward, forward, fold. Nice job. Hang out here for a second. We're going to come back up to seated, and we're going to do rolling like a ball. So, shifting your hips forward towards your feet. We're going to draw the feet in towards our hips. Our hands are going to come to the outside of our ankles, wrapping around here, and I'm going to press back to find my balance. My toes are just kind of hanging there on the floor. My shins are pressing into my hands, and my hands are pressing right back. So I'm creating some tension in my arms. I'm really engaging my biceps here and my chest. Press back to find your balance, create your C curve, rotate your pelvis forward. We're going to roll back and then roll back up, finding our balance, trying to create or articulate down through the spine as we roll. Here we go. We're going to do 4 rollbacks. Come back up to balance. The last one, hold your balance. Here we go. Round down, round up. Find your balance. That was terrible. Round up. 2 more. Round back. And up. 1 more. Round back. And 1 up. Let's do 1 more just for good measure. Round back. And round up. Beautiful. Hold it here for balance. Hold it here for balance. Beautiful. From here, we're going to extend our legs long in front of us. Extend the legs long, coming right into the saw. Arms are going to reach up to the side. Legs can be extended or the knees can be bent. Either way, our feet are flexed. You're going to rotate, looking over that back hand. Pulse forward twice. Pulse, pulse, come back up to seated. Twisting the opposite direction. Pulse, pulse, come back up and twist. Pulse, pulse, come up and twist. Pulse, pulse, come up and twist. Pulse, pulse, come up, twist. Just a few more, guys. So I'm rotating that back hand into when I dive down to protect my shoulder. 2 more, 1 more each way. Last one. Down, back up, back to center. Hands are going to come down by our side. Bend the knees if you want to. I'm going to turn my mat just a little bit. Bend your knees if you want to. Round down through the spine. We're going to go into a series of 5 single straight leg stretch here. So head in this release. Moving down to belly button. My left hand comes to the inside of my right knee. My right hand comes to my chin. We're going to extend the left leg long. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale twice. Exhale twice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Pulling the knee into the chest. Last time. Beautiful. Take a rest. Look right and left. We're going to do a few more here. I want you guys just to massage the spine right here. Do a couple leg circles. We're going to do that again. And when we do, circle opposite direction. When we do, I want you guys to focus on every single time we pull in, we're lifting up the upper body a little bit more, engaging a little bit more. We're going to just do 8 more. Here we go, guys. And 4, 3, 2, let's go. Inhale twice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift up a little bit more. Exhale. Last one. Beautiful. So I want you to also feel that. Do a little bit, few more leg circles here. When we do our other series of 5 exercises, I want you to also incorporate circle opposite direction. Lifting up through the upper torso a little bit more when we do that double pull. particularly during the double straight leg stretch, the double leg stretch, single leg straight leg stretch. Right now, we're going to move on to the double leg stretch. So knees come into the chest. We're going to reach the hands and arms in opposition. Swoop the arms around. Pull the knees into the chest. Here's our opportunity to raise up our upper body a little bit more. Here we go. Reach. Swoop around. Pull it in. Reach. Swoop it around. Pull it in. Reach. Swoop it around. Pull it in. Not just are we strengthening the abs a little bit more, but we're also strengthening and opening up that lower back. Last one. Let's do 2 more. We're going to hold it out here. Hold it out here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Swoop your arms around. Beautiful. Drop the head and neck down. Look right and left. Release the neck. Hands come to the knees. Do a few circles. Massage the lower back on the mat. Circle opposite direction. We're going to do the straight leg stretch. Hands come behind the hamstring or the calf muscle. We're pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, switch. Lift up a little bit more. Switch, pull. I want you guys to focus up. We're also lifting up the upper body, but also keeping that lower back planted on the mat as we do this. Here's 4, 3, 2, and we're going to pick up the tempo for 8. Here we go, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the knees down into the chest. Drop the head and neck down. Rock side to side. Massage the lower back. Moving on to the double straight leg stretch. Hands are going to come underneath the hips. Whole goal in this is to keep that lower back planted on the mat. Knee bent, extended, or feet open up like a book, heels together, toes apart. We're going to lower for 2. Raise up for 2. Keep that lower back planted on the mat. Reach the legs out of the hip socket. If you want to, you can also raise up the head and neck. We're going to go for 4 more. Use the lower abs to pull the legs back up. 2 more. Last one. Only go as far down as that lower back will stay planted on the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Nice job, guys. Remove the hands. Circle the knees. We're going to go into bicycles. When we bicycle, we're thinking about drawing the shoulder towards the knee. Hands are going to come behind the head. Thread the fingers together. The thumbs straight down the sides of the neck. As we twist, I want you guys to draw the shoulder towards the knee, really rotating through the torso and lifting the back of the shoulder up off the mat. Here we go. We're going to go for 8. 3, 2, 1. Twist, twist. Draw the shoulder up. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. This is so good for our core, our powerhouse. 2, last one. Nice job, guys. Release down. Oh my God, so much work. Extend the legs long on the mat. Reach the arms in opposition here. You can arch the back up here, press the rib cage up. Everything lifts in the torso. Reaching in opposition. Nice job. Hands are going to come down by your side. Raise the legs up towards the ceiling. Hands behind the hamstrings. Rock yourself up to a seated position. We're going to cross the legs here in front of us and then come into tabletop. So transitioning into tabletop position. We're going to come all the way down onto our stomach. And we're going to come up onto our forearms. We're going to make one fist and then wrap the opposite hand around the fist. From here, guys, I'm really contracting my core. I'm lifting up here, and I'm not letting it hang forward. I'm really lifting as I do this, which is going to activate our hamstrings and our glutes as we do this exercise. Leg kicks. We're going to move into leg kicks. Here we go. Make a fist, drop the other hand around. Lift up through the core. Try to flatten out that lower back area. We're going to flex and point, drop down. Flex, point, and drop down. Flex, point, and lower. Flex, point, and lower. Flex, point, and lower. Just a few more. Last one. Nice job. We're going to bring everything down on the mat. Drop one side of the face down to the mat. Throw the hands behind you, or you can grip onto 3 fingers. Contract the core. Lift up through the torso here. I don't want you to think like we're not doing anything on our core, because in Pilates, we always are activating our core no matter what we're doing. So draw the rib cage and hip bones together. Activate the core. You can slightly squeeze the glutes. We're going to kick, kick, kick. Drop the feet down, lift up and hold. 4, 3, keep the legs down on the mat. Drop to the other side, here we go. Kick, kick, kick. Drop the feet down, lift up and hold for 4, 3, 2, drop it down, here we go. Kick, kick, kick. Lift up and hold. 4, 3, 2, opening up the shoulders, drop it down. Kick, kick, kick. Up and hold. We're gonna do one more time each side. Drop it down, here we go. Kick, kick, kick. Drop the feet down, up and hold. 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Here we go. That's one. Kick, kick, kick. Up and hold for 4, 3, 2. Drop it down, guys. Release the hands. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Press back. Child's pose. Sit all the way back. Sit the hips all the way back for a little piece of heaven. We're going to go into the open leg rocker after this. And then we're going to try the jackknife today. All right, guys, we're going to move ourselves forward. So bringing your hips forward on your mat. We're going to come down to a seated position. We're going to try the jackknife. So shifting your hips towards your heels and heels towards your hips. This time, unlike rolling like a ball, my hand is going to come to this way for this jackknife. So my hand is going to wrap around my ankle on both sides. I'm going to rock back to balance on my hips. I'm still kind of pushing my wrist into my hands to my wrist. So my arms are activating. I'm going to raise up one leg with control. It's all about control here. And then resist it down. Other side, raise it up with control. Lower it down with control. We're going to do each side a couple more times. Raise it up. And then lower it down. Other side, raise it up. And lower it down. One more time each side. Raise it up. And lower it down. Raise it up. Beautiful, guys. Now let's try both. Raise it up. And then lower it back down. Raise it up. Lower it down. We're still trying to see curve here. Lower it down. This time up and hold. Hold it. 4, 3, 2. With resistance, draw back down. Nice job, guys. Okay. So we're going to try open leg rocker, rolling fully back with our legs extended, or you can also bring your hands behind your knees and then roll back from here. It's up to you. You pick whatever you like. I'm going to do full extension today. Hopefully it works. I may not look pretty. I don't know what it's going to be like, but we try. We try. Either way, when you push back to balance on your hips, see curve through the spine first, and then we move from there, moving up into your open leg rocker. Here we go. We're going to roll back, pushing the legs into the hands into the legs, roll back, and then roll up to balance. Here we go. Ready to roll back. Roll up to balance. Oh my goodness. 2 more, wherever you are. Roll back. Roll up to balance. Roll back. Roll up to balance. Roll up to balance. Wherever you are, come up to balance. That was not very good of me. Hands to behind the knees wherever you are. We're going to walk our hands down. Walk your hands down. Come down to a laying position. Awesome job, guys. We're going to turn onto our side to do the side leg series. Actually, no, we're going to try the jackknife first. Let me just check the time. You got time. You got time. All right, and I hope you guys can stay a little bit later with me because I started a little bit late today, so I'm just going to keep going. If you have to leave, no problem. I'll also post a video on the PX website. Okay, so for the jackknife, guys, I'm going to demonstrate first. The legs are going to come back over the head. We're going to pipe up and then lower the legs down and then roll down through the spine. I urge you to use your hands as you do this because I don't know if you've done this before, but we're going to modify using our hands first because I don't want anyone to strain their shoulders or their neck. So watch me first on this first one. We're going to roll all the way back. The legs are going to come up overhead. Hands are going to be underneath your hips. We're supporting your hips. We're going to pike up the legs and then lower the legs down. From here, I'm either going to use my hands to slide my hips all the way down, or my hands are going to come down by my side, and I'm going to lower down as easy as possible without allowing my hips to fall down to the ground. We're going to do 4 more. The legs to come out just a little bit. And when you're ready, join me. The legs come out a little bit, push all the way back, backing up. Hike the legs up, and then lower the legs down with control, and then slowly round down through the spine, all the way back down. When you guys do this also, I don't want you guys to be up on your neck as you roll back. This feeling should be right here in the upper shoulder, so please be careful not to be forcing your neck forward here. I don't want anyone to strain anything. 2 more. And then come down to the laying position. When you guys are ready, roll back, legs back, and up. Bring the legs all the way down, as far as they can go. Hands can come down, or slide your hands down. Articulate them down through the spine. Let's do 1 more. Send the legs a little bit forward. Reach to the back. Hike the legs up. Legs come down. And then round down through the spine. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Nice job, guys. Now we're going to roll onto our side split side leg series. So join me here. Line your body up with the back half of your mat. Your arm position here, up on your forearm. It can be down here or laying all the way down. I'm going to transition a couple times back and forth between both of them, and I welcome you to do that also. Bring your feet towards the front corner of your mat. I'm going to tuck my front toes under. You're more than welcome to do that, or bring your shin parallel to the front of your mat for more support. We're going to start with double leg kicks. Switch hand is here for support. We're trying not to make a powerhouse move. We're not letting this area move at all. At least that's the goal. Here we go. We're going to double kick forward. Double kick, and then reach it back. Double kick, and then reach it back. This top leg is hip height, and it's reaching long out of the hip socket. And reach. 2 more. Double kick, and reach. Double kick, and reach. We're going to do bicycles. Draw the legs forward, then reach it back, and then lengthen. Kick it forward, bend the knee, shift it, and lengthen. And lengthen. So 4 steps. Just swing it forward, bend the knee, shift it to the back, and then lengthen. 2 more. Shift it forward, bend the knee, shift it to the back, and lengthen. 1 more. Shift it forward, bend the knee, bend it to the back, and then lengthen. Beautiful. Draw your feet, one on top of the other. The top leg is hip height, reaching long, right over the bottom foot. Circle to the back for 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Circle to the front for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause here for a second. So I just transitioned from being up on my arm to down here. If you guys are down here or transitioning also, I want you guys to know that we're still trying to keep a space here on the floor. I'm not letting my torso completely collapse on the floor. I'm really keeping it raised, and the way that I'm doing this is by reaching the top leg even longer out of the hip socket. That's keeping the hips drop down instead of letting it fall back. And when that hip falls back, all of this comes down to the mat. So keep that hip reaching long. We're going to do barrel circles, circling all the way to the front and then all the way to the back. Here we go for 6. Circle to the front and then circle to the back. Try not to let the hip collapse to the back. Let's do 1 more. And then we're going to circle opposite direction. Circle opposite direction, raise it up and then drop it to the front. Last one. We're going to do hot potato. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. It's so fast. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the leg. We're going to stack it on top and then rotate it. So we're trying to get this knee to face the ceiling. We're going to point it up and then flex it down. We're going to take our time with this. We're going to move a little bit slower. Keep reaching that leg long. Point it up. Flex it down. Point it up. Flex it down. 4 more. Point it up. Flex it down. Point it up. 2 more. Last one. Nice job, guys. We're going to work the inner thigh. So grab onto the ankle and draw the leg down in front of you. Raise up the bottom leg and flex the foot. Drop the toes down towards the floor. We're going to pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Last one. Hover. Hold it up there for 10, 9. Press through the heel a little bit more. Flex the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job, guys. Rest the leg down. We're going to bring the toes back to the front corner of the mat. We're going to do scissor kicks. Join me here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Pick up the tempo for 8, 7, 6, 5. An oblique pillar. 2. Last one. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're going to come back up to seated. Push yourself up to seated. Swing your legs around. Let's do the other side. Nice work. So, pick your upper body position. 1 of 3. 1, 2, or 3. Whatever is best for you. Position for the legs. Here. Or tuck the toes. Top leg comes on top. We're going to kick, kick, and then reach to the back. This hand is here for sport. Kick, kick. On reach. Here we go for the 6. Kick, kick. On reach. Don't let the powerhouse move. Kick, kick. On reach. This leg is hip height. 2 more. Bicycles. Here we go. Reach the leg forward. Reach. Bend the knee. Take the shape to the back. Don't let this move. And then extend. You should really feel it in the glute. Shift it forward. Bend the knee. Shift it to the back as far as you can without letting this move, and extend. Send it to the front. Bend the knee. Shift it to the back. 2 more. I can always feel when I'm sinking into this rib cage. 1 more time. Reach. Bend the knee. Shift it to the back. And then extend. We're going to bring the leg right on top of the supporting leg. Leg is reaching long out of the hip socket. 8 circles to the back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Circles to the front. Man, am I feeling this today? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to lower down to my arm. Big circles to the front and then to the back. Circle to the front. Barrel circles. Reach the leg long out of the hip socket. Don't let the hips, keep the hips back. Don't let it fall back. 2 more. And then we circle opposite direction. Circle opposite direction. Let the leg rotate in the hip socket. Allow it to come forward and rotate down. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. And now we come back to hot potato. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 1, 2, 3. 3 quick taps. 2 more. Last 2. Last one. All right, guys. Legs are stacked. Rotate the leg open so the knee is trying to face the ceiling. Keep the hip stacked, so don't let the hips drop back. We're going to point it up and then flex it down. Resistance in both directions. Here we go. Point it up. Flex it down. We're going to go for 6. Really flex through the foot and resist it all the way down. 3 more. 1 more. Nice job. Grab onto the ankle, draw the foot in front of you, raise up the bottom leg, flex the foot, flex, press through the heel, reach through the leg, put the toes down towards the floor, press up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Are you rotating the foot down? 2 more. And now hold the leg up there for 10, 9, 8, 7. Really getting the inner thigh. 3, 2. Very nice. Stack the legs on top of each other. Let's go into our scissor kick for 8, 7, 5, 3. Double time. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now just to make sure we get our glutes, we're going to roll onto our stomach, hands. We're going to come underneath the forehead. We're going to raise up the legs and beat the heels together 20 times really quick. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the legs down. Hands from underneath the shoulders. Press back. Cow pose. Nice job, guys. We're going to go into Pilates push-ups. You have about 9 more minutes, if you can stay. Actually, we're going to do a teeter first. So, shifting all your weight forward, passing through tabletop, come to a seated position on your mat. I'm just going to shift back just a little bit. Bring your hips to the center of your mat. We're going to roll down through the spine. Hands are going to be back overhead. Everything is going to come up at the same time. Lift up and hold. We're going to round down through the spine. Everything comes down at the same time. Let's do it again. Up and hold. Reach through the toes. Press the legs into the arms. Roll down. Here we go again. Round up and hold. You're going to reach the hands on here for 4, 3, 2. Round down one more time. Up and hold. If you want to, if you're going to extend your legs, I want you to press the legs into the hands and reach the legs a little bit long. And then if you want to, you can press it out and then roll down everything together. Let's do one more, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. Lift up and hold. 4, 3, 2. Round down. Nice job. All right. We're actually going to roll onto our stomachs to go for a little swing first. And then we're going to move on to Pilates push-ups. And then we're going to try the boomerang. All right. Raise with the right leg. Left leg, right arm. And then lower down. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Left hand, right leg. Let's do 2 more slow. Raise it up. Keeping the head and neck around with the spine. Opposite side again. Now we're going to raise up both sides and go for a swim. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, press back, up close again for a little piece of heaven. All right, guys, we're gonna go move into push-ups. Coming up into tabletop here. We're gonna curl the toes under behind us and come back to a squatted position, and then we're gonna send our hips up towards the ceiling. From here, we're going to round up through the spine. I want to make sure you guys can see me as I do this. So I'm going to fix my computer just a little bit. Okay. All right. Round up through the spine, starting at the tailbone, articulating all the way back up the standing. Inhale the arms up overhead. Now we're going to dive down, rounding through like we're diving into water. Hands are going to come down to the mat. We're going to walk forward 4, 3, 2. From here, we're going to bend the knees and then do a push-up and then extend up through the knees and then push back up. Let's try it one more time together. Bend the knees, small push-up, unbend the knees, and then push up. Now we're going to walk back for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now round up. 4, 3, 2, arms up overhead, dive down. Walk out for 4, 3, 2, knee bend, knees, small dip in the elbows, knees, and then press up, knees, dip, knees, press up, walk back, 4, 3, 2, 1, round up, 4. We're going to do this 2 more times, arms up overhead, dive down, walk forward, 4, 3, knees, arms guys, knees, arms, knees, Arms one more time, knees, arms, knees. It's like head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Walk back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Round up. Round. It's so much harder than it looks. Arms up overhead. One more time. Dive down. Walk it out. You guys know it now. Knees, knees, arms, knees. And I don't care how far you come down as long as you're working the triceps walk back. 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Round up. 4, 3, 2. Arms up overhead. Inhale. Tie down. Last time. Walk it out. Nice job, guys. From here, we're going to drop our hips down on our mat. And we're going to come to side angle. So we're going to draw one knee underneath us. Other leg is going to be extended out to the side. We're going to work the glute again. Hands going to be down on the mat. Opposite hand is going to come behind the head. Raise up the leg. 8 circles to the back. If you didn't feel your glutes before, hopefully you will now for 8, 7. Don't let the torso move. 4, 3. Circles to the front for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw the knees together. Hands out to a T position. Slowly, with control, drop yourself over to the other side, hand behind the head. Let's prepare. Don't let the torso move when we do this. I want you to think of drawing the rib cage and the hip bones together. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 8 more to the front for 8, 7, reach the leg long, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Come back up. Arms out to a T position. We're going to come down to a seated position on our side. From here, guys, legs are going to be extended out in front of us. This time. Beautiful. 3 more exercises. Legs extended out to the front. Let the feet flop open to the side. Hands are going to come behind us. Fingertips are going to face forward. Walk the hands a little bit further behind than you would think. Then we're going to press up through the hips. Squeeze in the glutes and hold it here. Feel the stretch in the front of the shoulders. You can look up towards the ceiling. Can you squeeze the glutes up a little bit higher for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Take the arms behind you. Circle them up overhead. And then reach forward, forward, fold. Nice job. We're going to try the boomerang. I will demonstrate first to you guys what that's going to look like. From here, from a seated position, we're going to rock all the way down. We're going to roll back overhead. Watch me here, watch me here. Roll back overhead. Bring the legs behind you. We're going to open the legs and then close, crossing them. You can either slide your hands down through your hips or drop your hands down, slide all the way down. Coming up to a teaser, reach the hands behind you, drop the legs down, circle the arms up and over, and come forward for a stretch. And then we're going to do the other side. I'll show you one more time, other side. Here we go. Rounding all the way back. Legs come up and over. Legs open, close. Hands slide to the floor. Coming back up to a teaser. Walk the fingertips behind you. Lower the legs down. Hands reach up and over for a stretch. Come back up to teaser. We're going to do one each way. You guys ready? Here we go. Lower with control. Use your abs here. Hands, legs come up overhead. Open, close. Slowly articulate through the spine, coming up to your teaser. Reach the fingertips behind you, legs lower down. Reach the hands up and over for your stretch. Let's do the other side. Here we go right away. Roll back. Legs up overhead. Open, close. Lower down through the hips. Come up to your teaser. Slide your fingertips back. Legs lower. Reach up and over. Feel your stretch. Nice job. We're going to go into the mermaid, just stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to fix my camera for a second. Nice job, guys. It's so not easy. It's never easy. It never gets easy. So I feel like there's always still some more to achieve. Mermaid. So these can be stacked or a little bit more distance away from each other. Hand comes to the ankle. Reach the hand, opposite hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up and over. If you want to, you can look down towards the floor and let your hand kind of drape around your head. This stretches up the side of your neck, but a little bit in the shoulder as well. Draw the hand back up. We're going to draw the forearm down towards the floor, reach up and over. We're going to do one more time at your side. Here we go, reach it up. Reach up and over. You can look down here if you want to. Raise your fingertips down. Come back up to seated. Forearm comes all the way down, reach up and over. Come back up to seated. Let's do the other side. Our legs are going to come to a seated position. Draw the hands back behind you. Bring the things parallel to the floor, and then with control, drop them over to the other side. Nice job, guys. Place the legs wherever you're comfortable. Hand comes, wraps around the ankle. Reach the hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up and over. If you want to look down towards the floor, drape the hands. Reach the fingertips up. Forearm comes all the way down. Reach up and over. Let's do the other side one more time. Reach the hand up. Up and over. Look down if you want. Come back up. Forearm comes down. Reach up and over. Finish up. Come back up to seated. We're going to finish with our seal. So turning towards the top of our mat, or a direction towards the top of your mat. We're going to thread our hands through. My hand comes through and then wraps around the outside of my ankle. I'm going to come up to find my balance and my C curve through my torso, my pelvis. We're going to tap our feet together 3 times. Roll back, tap together 3 times. Roll up 3. We're going to let the feet drop. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Tap together. Round down, 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. Round down, 1, 2, 3. Round up, 1, 2, 3. This gets so good on the spine. 1, 2, 3. Round up, 1, 2, 3. Round down, 1, 2, 3. 1 up. One more. 1, 2, 3. Round down, 1, 2, 3. Last time, up and down. 1, 2, 3. Awesome job. Come to a seated position. We're going to do 3 deep inhales and exhales to finish up. Inhale up. Exhale. Let's take our time with it. 2 more. Inhale up. Deep inhale, deep inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. This time, hands down to heart center. Yes, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for working out with me. Sorry I was a few minutes late today. I hope to see you all next week. And remember, Pilates is a practice, so every time you come to the mat, you're going to notice some changes. You're going to feel a little bit stronger. I know I have just over the past couple weeks and months. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you, guys.